So last month, my younger sister announced at family dinner that she was embracing minimalism. She said her life had become cluttered with unnecessary things, which was a surprise to all of us, since her biggest possession is a collection of novelty socks and a souvenir mug from Niagara Falls. Nevertheless, she was determined. She started listing things she was going to sell: extra chairs, old books, her TV, and, most shockingly, her bed. She said, with a very serious face, "I want to sleep on big ideas, not big mattresses." We all kind of chuckled, assuming this was another one of her whims, like the time she tried to eat nothing but purple foods for a week. A few days later, I stopped by her apartment to drop off some groceries. I found her sitting cross-legged in the middle of her now echoey bedroom, surrounded by a yoga mat, a lamp, and a whiteboard that read "Think Big." The bed, true to her word, was gone. I asked where she was sleeping, and she pointed proudly to a pile of philosophy books and a single throw blanket. "I'm literally sleeping on big ideas," she said, as if she'd just solved world hunger. I asked if it was comfortable, and she shrugged. "It's a little hard to get used to, but I feel so enlightened." But as the week went on, the updates got weirder. She texted me at 2 a.m., "My back hurts, but my mind is open." The next day, she sent a selfie with a note taped to her forehead that said, "Dream big." She started showing up to brunch with abstract doodles under her eyes, explaining they were conceptual eye masks. When I suggested an air mattress, she scoffed, "That's just sleeping on hot air. I need something more substantial." After 2 weeks of this, she finally called me, sounding exhausted. "I think I need to rethink this minimalist thing," she admitted, "because it turns out, sleeping on a big idea is way harder than sleeping on a big mattress. Besides, every morning I wake up with a new concept, but zero rest. Who knew that out of all my possessions, the one thing I really couldn't do without was a good night's sleep?"